Good evening. It is I, who's the philosopher.
Yeah, Mom, I got it all. Got it.
And this is, no, talking about. So yeah, in current event news, right?
Mm-hmm.
I learned that a Kentucky Derby winner, died from an overdose.
The horse did?
Yes.
Or the jockey?
Yes, the horse.
Okay.
The Kentucky winning horse died from an overdose. I mean, I guess HGH, whatever they give the horse, you know what I'm saying? But they stripped the horse of the title.
Oh, man.
Right. So this is what I'm saying, though.
In depth.
They act like the horse is like, yeah, boss, give me some smack. You know what I'm saying?
Asking for, yeah.
And that brings me to say, and it's a weird way that I segue into this shit, right? Because I was in the store the other day, you know what I'm saying? And a dude was like, some dude bought some plastic shit. You know how the little rings of plastic shit. Mm-hmm. He was like, make sure you cut those up because they're going to end up in the ocean wrapped around some seal's neck. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, right? Mm-hmm. But if you think about it, when you buy you some plastic, you expect your plastic to be in the trash, not end up in the damn ocean.
Yeah.
So who's you mad at? You know what I'm saying? Who is you mad at? Are you mad at the wrong people? You know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, he was like, oh, you need to rip the plastic. Everybody needs to think about the environment. Bro, my shit goes to the trash.
Yeah.
Why did my trash end up in the ocean is what I need to be asking.
My bad to ask this. So the jockey wasn't punished?
Nah. No, I mean, I guess the whole organization, you know what I'm saying, gets punished because they all lose the championship. They all lose the Kentucky Derby, whatever it is. I don't know all that much about horse racing. I thought it was just weird that they was mad at the horse. Yeah. Like the horse was a junkie or some shit. Like the horse chose. Like the horse said, hey, Wilbur, hit me with some more of that smack, Wilbur. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I just thought that was stupid. Like, like I said, everybody mad at the horse. Like, the horse spoke to Wilbur and shit. Hit me with some smack, Wilbur. But,
oh, man.
Yeah, man.
That's
you mean one of your segues.
That's a segue, nigga. That's about it for current events, man.
Yeah, current events, man.
And this is weird because so we switched the stuff up a little bit,
right?
Because we ain't really had nothing to talk about this week. I ain't gonna say nothing happened this week, but nothing I can think of really happened off back.
There's a war going on outside. Nobody's safe from. Gas prices high as hell.
Sky high.
And you can't run. So.
So we about to do the top 5 now, and then we'll go to break and we'll come back on words from another mom. But
I wanted to do 20.
Yeah, we definitely did. So we narrowed it down to top 11.
Yeah, maybe 12. And our honorable mention.
Oh man, yeah, this was fun. And shout out to Chuck. It's like a hockey assist, I guess. Because every time I hate to do my nigga Chuck like this, but every time he suggests something, it'd be a good topic, but we start going with it and we start thinking about.
He put us in the right direction.
Yeah.
That's what he do.
Yeah.
Thank you for your guiding of the show.
So the top 5, the top 11 most meaningful top 5, 11/list.
One of the more meaningful lists to me.
We've had so far,
yeah. This is a fire. I thought it was a fire list.
Yeah, because we struggled to
so thanks for his guidance. Yeah. See what I'm saying?
Long story short, black songs or songs that make you feel good.
Right.
That type shit.
Make you feel black.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying? Because we kind of struggle with the. Well, he ain't really talking black, but it made me feel good about being black. It's a fucking type shit.
Proud to be black.
Yeah.
Proud to be black shit.
You want to go first or what?
All right, cool. I'll go first.
Respect my elders, you know that.
Oh, he hit me with that. Okay. All right, so I'm going with I try to keep it a good balance of old school, new school. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what my music selection really is. But so my first one is an all-time classic ever. You know what I'm saying? And if you haven't heard it, this should be your playlist. Is what we saying to you. You know what I'm saying? So this is what us sharing with y'all, right? So Inner City Blues by Marvin Gaye. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Make me wonder how the way do I can't sing, so I ain't even gonna fuck it up.
It's weird because we can't, but we shouldn't play the joints. You know what I mean?
We can't play.
And it's funny because your joints you could just and people know exactly what they're doing if you're good. You know what I mean? Like,
so you hear that first couple notes, you like, okay,
definitely.
Yeah, because it made me feel good to be. I mean, even though it's talking about, and it's funny that it's a song by Marvin Gaye done in the 70s, and it's still relevant in 2022. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. I mean, that's greatness. Really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's greatness, really. Being so ahead of time. R.I.P. to a legend. But in the city blues, man.
Okay.
You gotta get it.
I'm gonna go ahead and start off with a cheat code. Only because what you said at the end. Only because what you said at the end about the song being so, it's still relevant today.
Right.
You know what I mean? And when I say cheat code, I mean like a cheat code. Like I'm going with a whole entire album. Like fuck it. Like Dead Praise, Let's Get Free. I think it came out in '99, and the single was bigger than hip hop. That was the single off that joint. But so many songs, so many songs on that album are so relevant, make you feel good about shit, make you think about shit. They got a joke on there called Animal and Man, when it shows how the animals took over the farm, this, that, and the third, and then they're doing the same thing as man doing. Right. Just so many beautiful songs, and it's like psychology or whatever. I probably butchered that word or whatever, but that joint, like, thank you for making it better for me. Yeah, man, but that joint, Day School, like, it's just propaganda. Like, it's a lot of bangers on that album. Like I said, the more thing about it, like, it came out in '99, and you can play it right now, and it just same shit going on right now, which is sad. But at the same time, when you make timeless music, that's what you want to do. Right. I mean, you don't want to be about that. You made it be to help people get wild and do something about the shit, but no, they can just still about it though. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get that cheat code out the way. Yeah, Dead Praise, Let's Get Free, man. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So this joint, it's an R&B joint. You know what I'm saying? That Brother by Angie Stone.
Okay.
She made me feel good to be a black man. You know what I'm saying? I listened to it. Just make me feel good to be a black man.
Yeah.
Like, she hit that joint on the nose. Like, you can just sit back, you know what I'm saying? Rock to that joint. Let it make you feel good. Brother by Angie Stone.
Okay, you know okay. This is actually working out pretty good. All right, so because you said that one, song by Beyonce and St. John, Wizkid, and I think Blue Ivy's actually also called Brown Skin Girl. Okay. You know what I mean? I forgot what album was off of, but I think Black Parade album, something like that, whatever. But that joint, like, that's fire. You know what I mean? Having daughters, brown skin girl, and having everything that goes along with that, and knowing that when they go through this and the third, that's a beautiful song, dog. Like,
Okay. Yeah. So I got another one. I'm gonna raise that and then slam that into on the Joe Brown Skin by N.D.A.R.E.
Okay, fire.
Yeah. Browns. I ain't gonna fuck it up, but.
I was thinking that with the brown skin girl, we was like, nah, I ain't
gonna butcher that shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
man.
That brown skin N.D.A.R.E. That shit was a crank.
Okay.
I like that.
All right, my next one will be Sue Me by Wale. I think it came out like 2 years ago. I forgot what album. Yeah. But yeah.
I already know.
Yeah. It was like, I guess right after Issa Rae said, you know what I mean, root for everybody black.
Right.
You know what I mean? That joint came out, so that was fire, you know what I mean?
Definitely. So I'm gonna go with the Bigger Picture by Lil Baby.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's bigger than black and white.
Yeah. You do that right.
Yeah. I can do that because he ain't harmonized. I can rap. I just can't harmonize. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And like you were saying, what like I was saying when you said that one, that was the song that made me rock with him. Because I already knew about it. Like, okay, he do what he do. Like, he was possible hustle type shit. But then when the time was going on, he made a song with the time type shit. Like, because his music is about that I call it the shit I call ignorant shit. They're always ignorant shit, but I call ignorant shit. You know what I mean? Young shit. That's a better way to put it. You know what I mean? But then when the time called for it, you made a song about what's going on. That's why. Yeah.
It shows talent and awareness.
Yeah, awareness. That's
awareness. You know what I'm saying? Because there wasn't a lot of people doing music at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everybody. I guess they was, but.
Yeah, but it was different than what you had put out to that point.
Right.
Oh, as far as a single, because I'm not even saying it because I didn't know it's catalog.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But as far as singles go, you did it. You know what I mean?
Baby.
Yeah. In the same vein. At the same time, she came out with a song called "I Can't Breathe."
Okay.
You know what I mean? And that put her on my radar. You know what I mean? But that song was just like dope. I think they did that at one of the All-Star games, like the TNT All-Star games. You know what I mean? And she rapped. You know what I mean? Like that song was just fire, dog. And like I said, they put me onto their catalog, so like that was a two for one, nigga.
Okay. Speaking of 2 for 1s,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Good, right? Speaking of 2 for 1s, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with Pop with Keep Your Head Up and Brenda Got That Baby.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm gonna put them together. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you can put like Pop, a lot of Pop catalogs and some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Because he was for us. I mean, but yeah,
What's the double King?
I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We was once two niggas in the same car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that joint too. Like I said,
all
a lot
three
of
of them,
Pac.
fuck
Yeah, all three of them. Put them all together. Pac. As I put Pac out there. You know what I'm saying? Cheat code, put some Pac on the table. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And he pretty much most of Pac I love.
Okay. My next one would be "Don't Shoot" by Dave East. I forgot what album it is because he put out a lot of projects. I do give him props for that, but he's not a rapper that I really like. Like he got bars. I don't know why I'm saying this, but he got bars.
Is it because of the Wu-Tang shit?
No, that made me like him more. Even though Meth is like one of my favorite rappers, you don't look like this nigga at all. But okay, that's cool. Because a lot of other niggas look like the dude. You just like, okay, you found a tall dude.
I don't know, the RZA wasn't really.
That's true. That's true. I think the way that Raekwon don't either, but the whole mannerism did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Ghost don't either, but the whole mannerism, like, maybe it's the mannerism that did them joints. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But yeah, Don't Shoot. It is a story. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna butcher it, but it's a story. And I think it's 3 different stories at different ages or whatever. And it all ends with the Don't Shoot situation. It's like it's I love when artists take the time to paint pictures like that for us that usually paint other pictures. I think they got a lot to do with it. You know what I mean? When you're an artist that usually paint a lot of hood shit or whatever, a lot of times they talk about when you're glorifying the hood, you're not glorifying it, you're just making it aware of what's going on.
Right.
So when you take a song and make a song like this to really show what's going on, like I really like that. Like I said, and storytelling, like, because everybody can't do storytelling.
Right.
And he nailed it with his joint. So yeah, Don't Shoot, Davies, like we're saying, definitely put these on your playlist, dog. Like this is basically what this is, dog.
Yeah.
Add these to your playlist.
Add these shits to your playlist if you don't. The joint I just recently heard, you know what I'm saying, the Black Superhero.
Okay.
My Killer Mike, Crit on there, you know what I'm saying?
Crit on there, yeah.
Crit on that thing. But the Black Superhero, man.
I think the dude behind it is Robert Glasper.
Yeah.
I think he does Giants, so you know what I mean?
Yeah. But it's a legit joint. It's a nice little listen, you know what I'm saying? And it's good. Man. Every city need a Black Superhero. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Everybody needs a new cage.
So look next week for Black Superheroes.
Maybe we'll fight Chuck for that one. Make it up for it. You know
Check that for Black Superheroes. Because he's going to have some weird out.
Yeah, definitely.
Peace. I'm going to leave y'all with my 5 songs right now that just feel black, make me feel good to be black, just oozes just blackness in different ways. So we're going to go with Diggable Planets, Rebirth of Slick. It's just too cool. I'm going to go Dead Prez from the album Let's Get Free. That whole album, like my brother, like Let's Get Free album changed my life. I'm going to go with the song I'm an African. Whew, that song gets me hyped. I'm also going to go, it may seem corny, I'm going to go Public Enemy Fight the Power. You know, it just represents a certain feeling and spirit and time period. I'm also going to go Brown Skin Lady from Black Star, you know, Yasin Bey, Mos Def, Talib Kweli, and what was the other song? James Brown, The Payback. I feel like that song, just that like that breakbeat, that loop, is just one of the funkiest things ever, and it's just black as hell to me, in my opinion. So those are my songs. Peace.
Well, shit, my next one, I guess I'll take it home. What's Going On? And of course, they did use, you know, that sample, whatever. Radio B. I talk about Radio B a lot on the show.
Right.
You know what I mean? So Radio B featuring Michael Millions, and that whole album is produced by Prince Gray, and it's off All Art Ain't Pretty. But what's going on, man? It's just you can picture what that song is going to be about. Right. You know what I mean? And they just nailed it, man. So yeah, What's Going On? Radio B featuring Michael Millions. That joint.
True. So I'm gonna go with Believe by Big Crit. You know what I'm saying? Cause that joint just hit hard, man, and it make you proud to be black, even though, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? There's some struggle in that joint.
I was just saying, man. Yeah, it's so hard to believe.
Tough, and that's one of my favorite songs from him. You know what I'm saying? Off a very good album. So
the struggle make you proud to be able to go through that, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because it help your armor build.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta stick your chest out when you already know I've been through that. You know what I'm saying? The struggle for real. and I done fought through it and came out the other side. You know what I'm saying? It's the strength that music like that give you.
Yeah, and your people that have been through this too, so
Yeah,
let's keep on fighting type shit, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it help you get through it. You know, music.
That's the real purpose of it.
Yeah, heal their soul, man.
Mm-hmm.
You need to know somebody else been through this shit too.
Alright. My next one is random, but I like her music, and this joint was on some black shit. So, Django Jane by Janelle Monáe.
Okay.
Yeah, just fire, man. Like, it's just dope ass song, man. I fuck with her again, so you know what I mean. Fire ass shit, man. Just black shit, man. And anything, you know, having daughters.
Yeah.
Anything that talk about being proud to be a black girl, I'm like, I'm running this in the house on random shit.
Right.
We playing this loud, feel me? Like, you know what I mean? That's what it's about, yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Cause I definitely play that hood shit loud, so I gotta throw this shit in too. Yeah,
equally as loud. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go What's Free by Meek.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? You got Jay-Z and Rick on that thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that joint right there was free.
Yeah. And it's weird, I don't mean to down the motherfucker, but that's what I was expecting more of afterwards. After the shit, you came out with another album, I was expecting more shit like that, you know what I mean? But they don't sound.
Stay true to who he is.
Yeah. Not who you became, which doesn't make sense, but okay. Especially when you feature a nigga who stayed true to who he became. You know what I mean? Like, plenty of niggas didn't like 444, but the niggas in that age bracket love 444. Real shit, you know what I mean?
He grew up with us.
Yeah.
And then he just was some grown shit. You don't try to listen to for real.
Yeah.
So I need to hear.
You need to hear that shit.
You need to hear that shit.
Yeah. And a lot of these songs is on that type shit too.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some shit you need to hear, even if you really don't want to.
All right, my next one will be Black Habits by D Smoke.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
D Smoke is another one of them MCs who no matter what he talking about, he gonna make you proud to be black, and he gonna let you know what's really going on type shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
But that song right there, Black Habits, yo, like that's on fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. This joint, Scarface. You know what I'm saying? The Hand of the Dead Body.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit right there. Another joint, like relevant to this day. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, you gotta go back to Diary for that. You know what I'm saying?
Which is a fire album.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But Scarface, Hand of a Dead Body.
Okay.
Cold. You know what I'm saying?
My next one would be Black and Ugly by Rhapsody.
Okay.
I mean, you know, if it's Rhapsody, it's some bars in that joint, you know what I mean?
Right.
She's speaking some shit. She got BJ, the Chicago kid, on the hook.
Yeah,
But you know what I mean? It's talking about, you know what I mean, that they label you black and ugly. But then you look at what they trying to be, you know what I mean? All that type shit just in there, man. It's like I said, just music that I want my daughter to be hearing, you know what I mean?
They need to hear that.
Shit,
You need to hear.
Definitely, yeah. Y'all need to hear more Rhapsody anyway, dog.
Right.
Real talk.
Legit.
That's a whole other topic. We did that, right?
Female MC?
Yeah.
I believe we did. But we could always come back to
Always,
it. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? We can put black in front of it.
It's hilarious. You can watch the list change.
You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. So, what's this?
Oh, no, I know I got two.
You got two more?
I got two. Yeah.
All right. So, I'm going to go with Wake Up Everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
No More Sleeping in Bed. Harold Melvin and the Blue Note.
God damn.
Without me, you'll never go back. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, the preamble to this was so beautiful, dog. Just, I'm trying to find this shit. You like, nah, I'm like, them joints is beautiful, dog. Like, can I get something for your list? Like, them joints, yo, you putting out some bangers, dog. Yeah, like you said, and it's timeless.
Yeah.
Like, these shits is timeless,
always
bro.
be like that, man.
Yeah. It's on me, man.
It's bad that it's always the same shit, though.
Yeah. But that's all beautiful, dog.
Yeah.
It ain't another one of them first couple notes, you know what it is. You know already.
Hit that piano.
Yeah, boy. Real music, boy.
Yeah.
Woo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's another topic too, dog. We did producers.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did.
Alright,
But we could do songs from producers.
Alright, my next one is who raised these niggas? Like, who raised these niggas? Like, who raised these niggas, man? By my son and Trey the Truth, yo.
Right.
And it's like we said, music that niggas need to hear, dog. Like, who raised these niggas? And it's funny because last week, I keep saying, we raised these niggas. Like, that's the first part, you know what I mean? But it's like, some of the shit we do, bro, like we really do this shit. Like, we gotta own accountability. We gotta be accountable for the shit that we actually doing out here, dog. Shit, I was dealing with, like, you can't define a word using the word, nigga. Like,
Man, look.
but yeah, man, who raised these niggas?
Right.
My son, Trey the Truth. Yeah, they got a whole album together.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know the whole album, they basically talking about that type shit.
Yeah.
But that's like the standout track to me, dog. Yeah, because it's a good ass fucking question, bro.
Legit. You know what? Not even do it. I'm gonna save this bullet. Alright, so what's this burlesque joint?
Yeah.
I was torn by, you know what I'm saying, if I was gonna do this one or if something else I was gonna do. But
All right, so what's the something else?
nah, what was the joint I was gonna put on there? It was the other Marvin Gaye joint. You know what I'm saying? The What's Going On joint.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I think that's why I took it off because you were saying that two people did.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, so this joint, that black love, you know what I'm saying? Like the black family experience you get from They Reminisce Over You by CL Smooth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get that black family like it's like a cookout song. You know what I'm saying? And you looking around, Uncle you know what I'm saying? Uncle singing on the family in the street, you know what I'm saying?
That shit fire, man. Yeah. Like, it's nostalgic too.
Yeah.
It take you back.
Yeah, take you back to walk around the cookouts looking at your family members, you know what I'm saying, while you rapping about it. You know what I'm saying?
And now,
everybody got those people in your family. You know
but I guess now you can see which one of those people in them bars is you.
Yeah.
You look around and see, this nigga there, you know, that's what
me.
I didn't think about that, man. We ain't been to cookouts so goddamn long.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
that's dope, man. Damn, that's a fire joint, yo.
Yeah.
All right, this is funny because you had to remind me of this joint, dog.
I like, oh man, I was gonna take it.
Yeah, so so the first song I guess would be Burn off my last project, Black. You know what I mean? What are the 3 dots called? Do you know? I know it starts with an E, that's all I know. But anyway, Burn by me. What's your rap name? Do Shizzle? Yeah. By us too, man. Like that shit. And my brother. Like the whole project, this right here, I'm wearing it. I had to be wearing it right now. The whole project is about the 6 tracks and it's about it's about that, man. We did it in 2020. And so you know what was going on.
Yeah.
So it inspired the whole joint. My brother, he's dropping his jewels throughout the entire joint.
As usual.
Like I said, I featured him on the joint.
Yeah.
A couple other features, Tim. Well, Beasley Belafonte, let me get his name right. Buckers Marciano, you know what I mean?
Right.
Who else, man? There's a lot of cats on that joint, man.
LB on the joint. Cam.
Yep. Cam produced the whole joint, man. Like, you know what I mean? Well, he's the engineer, you know what I mean? We recorded in his studios, you know what I mean? But like I said, it was inspired by the times, and like I said, with the first joint, the first joint I did was Dead Praise, and how I speak about this timeless.
Right.
So I do and I don't want this project to be timeless like that.
Yeah.
Like I want this joint to be something that's good for forever, but I don't want it to be something that speaks on what we're going through for forever.
Yeah, forever.
You know what I mean? Because it's
Same shit.
yeah, real shit, man. Yeah.
Spinning in circles, man.
But like we said, man, all these 22 damn near, 22 with 20 songs, 2 albums. You know what I mean? And a discography. Pop. You know what I mean? Like
right.
You need to add these to your playlist, man. You need to be proud to be black. Because it speaks to the whole if you don't tell your story, you can't complain about when they tell your story, aka Lifetime movies.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Like real shit.
You know what I'm saying? They got Flex playing Michael Jackson and shit.
Thank you. We allowed that shit to happen. Like we allowed that shit to happen.
Yeah.
And it's sad because there's always gonna be, I don't even do flex like that, but there's always gonna be a flex that's willing to do that, dog.
Yeah.
Because when A&E and Lifetime come with them checks.
Yeah, that check. That's what we need to worry about, man.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Motherfuckers do. They always be able to find that person.
Yeah.
To do something for a check. That's why if it's ever a mass exodus, either everybody coming with us or you die on this ground, because they'll send one of them that look like us, but be one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like Harry said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody that don't come, we got killed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Some of you niggas got shot.
Yeah.
Some of you niggas I really waste time talking to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on that wave now.
Yeah.
And I told you I hated on some like who do I think I am type shit, but it's like you're wasting energy. Because if you're dealing with that and then you get irritated by that, that's the waste of the energy.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Your
Instead of
energy
just
got converted.
Yeah, instead of understanding what this is, like a conversation you need to have. Don't waste it. And you're not gonna convert this nigga. That ain't your job. You know what I mean? It's funny because we talked about it last week. Well, like I'm always like, yo, the whole family, all of us got to do that in the third. And he was like, no, just yours.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of both. It's a gray area.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that's why I agree with him also. You know what I mean? But it's tricky, man. It's tricky because you want the best. You want the best for all of us, but you can't carry all of us, man. And it's better to show by example anyway.
Yeah.
Like DMX said, man. Talk is cheap, motherfucker.
Legit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
R.I.P. to the great. You feel me? You feel me? So we're going to take a break. You know what I'm saying? Since we did this thing in a little different order, come back. You know what I'm saying? With some words from the wise rapper.
Yeah, definitely. In the middle of 2020, Rhyme Book, dropped Black. Between George Floyd and protests, cop killings and painted avenues, I call my brother to lend me his poetic thoughts. Amidst Uncle Ben's and Kearns and riots, I got bars from Deuce Shizzle, Knowledge Bone, Beasley Belafonte, and more to help create Black, 6 tracks that I hope one day won't fit the times. Available wherever music is. Support your own.
Peace, fam. This is your brother Maul, the other Maul, reporting to you on a beautiful Sunday here in California. And I wanted to drop this off to you two good brothers real quick. The revolution will be financial. And I really think this is a real important topic. A lot of times we look at revolution, liberation, uplifting our communities, empowering ourselves, all of these things through the lens of like a 1920s or 1960s or a 1980s kind of lens, you know, but the game is totally different now. And for any kind of revolution, some kind of like liberation, I'll say maybe, we're going to have to place extreme emphasis and priority on the financial aspect of it. You know, I've been reading for the past couple years, studies are showing that the average Black family is going to be worth $0 in like 2053 or something like that. That's like 30 years, man. That's three decades, man. That's not a lot of time. And that doesn't even include everything that we've been talking about with like inflation, the rental crisis, mortgage crisis, jobs, wages being stagnant, and then AI that's going to hit really big in the next, 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Like, we're going to be worth absolutely nothing soon. And I say that as a point of importance because a lot of times people will say, we're doing really good right now as a community. There's so much. True, there's a lot of different opportunities for us to grab on. You dig? For us to utilize, for us to learn. Yeah, the opportunities are out there. And people will say we're doing so well, and they'll cite a stat that's like, oh, the Black community has, $2 trillion or $3 trillion in like spending power, and they equate that to some kind of power, but it's not. If that money and that spending power doesn't equate to ownership, which Black people don't have a high ownership in businesses and infrastructure, schools, hospitals, like the essential things that we need. If that money doesn't translate into ownership of anything, then all that money is doing is going towards daily spending and consumer goods. And actually, if $2 trillion, $3 trillion is going towards daily spending and just consumer goods, we're actually working against our best interest. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of money to go to Tulum and take a bunch of Instagram pictures and go to the high restaurants and put it on the gram and all of that stuff. Cool, we're spending a bunch of money, a lot of luxury. I see a lot of luxury. Everybody got luxury stuff now. It looks like everybody's living a high life online. But if that doesn't equate into ownership, then it's nothing, man. So I read the old school activists, the Hamptons, the Giovannis, the Baldwins, all of them cats, but things are a little bit different now. When Fred Hampton was trying to open up his clinic for the hood, right? Trying to open up a free clinic, he needed money for that. Now his organization didn't make the money, but he needed money from somewhere. So for all of these things we need in our communities, we're going to have to pay for that somehow. We are going to have to learn how to invest, spend money, leverage money, connect with people who are making money if we're on the grassroots, because we need grassroots activists, but we also need a way to fund this and afford all of this stuff too. Talib Kweli said, you join an organization that know Black history, but ask them how they plan to make money, and it's a mystery. It's like I'm with y'all. Empowerment, improvement, uplifting our communities. But if we understand that nobody's coming to help us, and we can't expect that, it's on us. So it's on us to try to fund this whole thing. And to really empower ourselves, we got to figure out a way to own something. What Kanye say? What do we own? We own braids. We own the N word. Now we got to figure out a way to own something else, to own our narrative, to own our lives. You dig? Because, and this isn't about worshiping money, but it's about putting importance on it. And if anybody says that money is not important, and caring about money and how to make money is not important, and you're being on some white shit and being one of them, they're not your friend. I promise you. So when we talk about empowerment and community, we got to ask ourselves, do we got empowering money? Do we have liberation money? Do we have freedom money? Now I'm talking about.
You see us? Word from the other mall. It's funny, when he sent the video, I texted him back. That was heavy.
Yeah. I mean, he usually heavy, man.
Yeah.
The weight of the world on that man's shoulders.
Yeah. But like I said, there's always somebody that needs to be speaking that, so we hearing that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thinking about that. Like you said,
We
man,
don't want to.
the revolution is going to be financial. And it's funny because you hear a lot about, I guess, what they call funny money. So it's weird because when it comes to Bitcoin, I'm like, are y'all trying to discourage us? Or is it actually like some bullshit I don't even pay attention to? So that's the thing. With stock, I think with stock, that's something that we just don't take part of, and I don't understand why we don't. Like, it's just...
Because it's a tricky game that we don't own enough to play.
Yeah, because it's like a gamble.
Yeah. And not only that, like, you know what I'm saying? It's ways that they manipulate this shit that, you know what I'm saying, makes it difficult. I mean, like I said, you can't just small time. You got to know what you're looking at, what you're doing, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one cat. Like, he kept sending me videos of shit, but I was like, bro, I really, you know what I'm saying? I just, it's just not working for me. You know what I'm saying? I was never really a heavy numbers guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm an artist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This shit just
Yeah.
free. I'm one of those kind of guys, right?
This should make too much sense. I need shit to be free.
Yeah, I just need shit to be free. I just need to be relaxed and, you know what I'm saying, let my mind, you know what I'm saying, I'm a star child, I guess, right? You know what I'm saying? But, so you sending me shit, and it's like the way the charts line up, you know what I'm saying? Like, like if you join dip twice, it's called a double bottom top, you know what I'm saying? Like the terms and terminology and what you see in the charts, you know what I'm saying? And then that's on top of that, you gotta do the research behind the companies that you buying. A lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you really want to be good at it, you know what I'm saying? But you can't just be half-assed at it, because you're going to lose money more times than not trying to just half-ass. So, you know what I'm saying?
But I think at the same time, I think there are solid stock that you just need to have some money invested into so your money can sit. A lot of us put money into a bank account.
Yeah, that'd be
and it just sit. Or even if you have a savings account, nothing. If you have a savings account, I can say most of us, a lot of us don't even have 401ks. So you just have a bank account and that money's not occurring anything. You have savings account, not occurring anything. You know what I mean? So at least with it's a stock like Coca-Cola, something that's not going anywhere. You're not supposed to be looking at it.
Right.
Look at it 20 years from now. Right. That's the point of it. Instead of it just sitting in the savings account and not doing anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think we waste a lot of time when we can waste that time on something that can help us out. Because it's difficult, but if you work, you know what I mean? Because it's the way to make money. And it is the way to, like you're saying, like ownership. Like, we need money to own stuff. Because a lot of time, a lot of people are in arguments or in debates or have weight with their votes because they have finance to back them. Like, you can take your money from them, or you own stuff. Like, people are scared to have conversations because they don't have the money to have the confidence to have that conversation, if that makes sense. Like, a lot of times that's what's going on. Like, if you got money, you'll go talk to this person, and so, like, if you don't have money, you might be afraid to know, so that aura is going to come off energy.
Money creates confidence.
There we go. Simple as that.
It creates confidence.
Yeah,
That's why, you know what I'm saying, rich, ugly dudes get all the chicks. Because the money give you confidence to, I don't care.
That part.
Yeah.
You just throw in the head.
I don't care, yeah. Ball in your motherfucker. Watch me work. I'm about to go throw some, you know what I'm saying?
But with that money comes, like, money and knowledge, too. Like, knowledge of what's going on in time.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the problem, I think, that as a people we have with the stock market, you know what I'm saying? Not on the, you know what I mean? Because there are people, there's a couple young brothers I follow, they be in the stock market, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you can't just be half-assed, you know what I'm saying? You definitely got to be on point. But yeah, that's what I think, more or less, like you said, we out here struggling already, you know what I'm saying? Can't really afford, we hand them out for the payment. So it's kind of hard to be like, all right, so I'm going to set this money aside for 22 years down the line, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody looking at it like that, because the struggle is real, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And like you said, you got to have $70K to be able to, you know what I'm saying?
That's enough to live.
Side step, you know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, it's like sacrifice. Like, you gotta be willing to sacrifice. I think all of us can honestly sit down, look at our budget, and find a way to put some money to the side to do that. Like a lot of us are struggling, but a lot of us, if we look at our spending, you can figure out, oh, that's why. Like they say, anybody, look at your budget and look how much you eat out. Like, you really, that's a lot of money. You know what I mean? Just food on the way home. You know what I mean? And that goes with health. If you're not eating bullshit on the way home because if you're spending more money on groceries, like solid groceries, instead of bullshit on the way home, or you understand that you're not going to get shit because you got real food at home. You know, the old saying is like, we ain't got McDonald's money. It's because we got good food at home. Right. That type of shit. You know what I mean? It wasn't because I couldn't afford this shit. You don't understand that. You understand that now. It's not because I couldn't afford that shit. It's about, no, you don't need to be in that bullshit and we got good food at home that I already spent money on. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah.
But like I said, on some nigga shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Count me, please, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know me, man.
Yeah, but look, on some nigga shit though, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Retirement age is what, 65, 70? The black male life expectancy is like 54. Like, bro, I can't afford 20 years down the line. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing, you know what I'm saying? Like, these motherfuckers, I'm 100. You know what I'm saying? So let me live now. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be our problem too. Like, the system, I hate to say it, but, you know what I'm saying? Here go another kick to the horse, right? The system is, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, they know our life expectancy and they know where to set retirement age, so we don't make it there. You know what I'm saying? It's just.
At the same time, besides them killing us, there's reasons why we don't make it to that age. And it does have a lot to do with us stopping by the store and not eating the good food we got at home.
Salty ass chips,
like
sweet ass cakes.
I don't understand why I'm still drinking soda. I don't understand why I'm still eating burgers. Like, it's a lot of bullshit that I don't understand why I'm still doing.
Convenience.
Yeah, that's what it is in this time. You know what I mean? But if you sit down and really look at it, like that mirror. If you really look in the mirror and look at what you're doing and what you can do, like, you're really good. We really just gotta sit down and look in the mirror and figure out what we're doing and look at what we're doing. Because so much money is spent on frivolous bullshit, and then we talk about what we want to do. It's one or the other.
Right.
Like, if you're gonna be frivolous, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. If you just out here like, fuck it, man. You like, if you like, yo, I ain't promised that. I promised 45. Fuck it, I'm out here. I'll struggle when I'm 50 if I got to. Fuck it. If you on that way, I ain't mad at you. That type of shit. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean?
On some nigga shit.
Hell yeah. And they go. I mean, I hate the show should be called "They Go with the Programming," but they do go with the program. The fact that we don't plan to live further than that. Right. Like, we celebrate 18, celebrate 21, celebrate 30. You know what I mean? Like, they go with energy. Like, that could be the other name of the show, man. Energy, dog. Like, a lot of stuff got to do with energy. Like, it's something you can't do about them killing us. Yeah. You can do a lot about the other stuff. A lot about the other stuff. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, the living conditions you're in, you really can't do but that much about it. But you can look at your budget to find out how you can get out of the living condition instead of complaining about it. Tighten up. Sacrifice. Budget. And budget is big. Niggas don't budget like talking about, dog. We on some nigga shit. Niggas don't budget like talking about. They know whether they got enough money to do what they want to do, or not. That's their budget.
Yeah.
No, I really can't do that.
I can't do that.
I don't really know why I can't, but I don't think I really can do that. You know what I mean? Instead of sitting down and figuring like, you know what I
I
mean?
feel like counting right now. So
Thank you,
nope,
dog.
I'm not even do that.
And it's wrong. Like, that was a good decision. Like, you did good. You know what I mean? But go ahead and go home and figure out, you know what I mean, why it is. Yeah.
It's too close. It's too close.
Yeah, but like,
$10 short on that bill. I can't do that. I can't do that.
but like you said, man, the revolution is going to be financial, man.
Yeah.
And
But what I didn't agree with the brother was the fact that he's saying we're not going to be worth anything. And no, I mean, yeah, it was a time, but even in the slave times, we was worth something. You know what I'm saying? If it's only a goat or another slave, you know what I'm saying? But there's no time in history where black people ain't going to be worth nothing.
But it's
So
not, I mean,
I don't go that far ahead.
but when it comes to like the median that a black family brings in, like I think the average is like 21K across the globe. You know what I mean? So, but that number's going down. So I think that's the number he's saying. You know what I mean? At that point, you know what I mean? But then another point he brought up was like we always talk about how our spending, the fact that we spend trillions of dollars, like we're as small as we are, 13%, we spend the most as a community in trillions, and how that's a power. We always brag about, yeah, we spend the most, but we don't do anything with it. Like we keep repeating the fact that we have all this power, but we're not withholding the power when it's
because
time
our
to.
spending is on perishable shit.
Yeah.
Everything we buy is.
So all that bullshit, like, so all them trillions, we put that shit in the stock. Like it's similar to what you say with the gun law, with the guns last, with the gun ownership type shit. If all of us start taking all that money and putting it into stock, or something gonna change.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But that's what I'm saying. That's where the game is how they play it. Because if we all put our money jumping into there, guess what you just did? Made him a millionaire. Then he pulls everything out, stock drops, you're left holding some worthless ass shit.
But at the same time, if you play stocks the correct way, if there's a wave of a whole bunch of black companies starting up, no, put your shit in solid shit as far as Coke. Yeah, I keep naming Coke, but just some shit you just know is gonna last.
Apple.
Pfizer.
And
real shit. You know what I mean?
Till the truth come on,
yeah, you know what I mean? But that type of shit, and put some money in these black companies that are coming up.
Yeah.
So when if this money's gonna be here for 20 years, okay, I want this company to rise up in 20 years. So your stock's gonna rise up while that company's rise up. So you're supporting. So then you have another reason to support that company because you got stock in it. Like we don't think about the fact, it doesn't make sense that we don't have stock in Apple. We don't have stock in Samsung. Like that's all you use money. We don't have stock in Nike. Okay, add that to black companies. Why you do that? You see what I'm saying? Like, so it's more reason to support. You know what I mean? I think that should be the smartest thing with stock. Okay, if you don't really understand stock, what do you like, my nigga? How long have you liked it? For a good little while, it's probably gonna survive. Start with that.
Yeah.
That's it. I thought we were gonna bring Fork on because Fork knows a good amount about stock. You know what I mean? So maybe we'll bring him on to start the combo.
Right.
And then when it get real heavy, we'll bring. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So stock professional.
Yeah. But that was a good combo. You get the combo started, bro.
Yeah.
You get the combo started.
Yeah,
we do more than we thought we was gonna do.
We don't leave too much to say. You know what I'm saying? He hit all points.
Definitely, yo.
Nah, legit, bro. It's always good to have someone smarter than you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it make you, okay, I don't want to say no dumb shit.
Yeah.
It make you want to elevate and start thinking before you just
Yeah, I gotta
work
think
some
about
shit
those
out.
areas and shit.
Real shit, man. Like I said, it's all about the combo, man. Real talk, man.
Yeah.
This was a good episode, man. Yeah, enjoyed it, man.
As usual.
Yeah, I am Mar Got It All.
And I'm Deuce the Philosopher.
This is now I'm talking about.
And you gotta do,
5 things.
you know what I'm saying?
Like, share, subscribe, comment, follow.
Follow the movement, but don't be a follower. You heard me?
Y'all want cap guns? Y'all had cap guns up here?
Yeah, we had cap guns.
Which was dope.
The little horse cars.
Because it was the joke with the little rolls in it. They look like
The paper, right?
the paper joints where you
Yeah.
can slide them through and it cat.
Yeah.
But then we had the little joints that you put in, like you load into a revolver and it just cat. You know what I'm saying? So y'all had the paper joints. I had a little orange ring.
I don't remember the orange rings.
You don't remember the rings? Y'all,
Right with the orange rings?
no, it was like orange with the little caps inside the joint. It was like 10 of them joints in a little circle, like 12 probably shots. Y'all remember them joints? Or y'all remember the paper joints?
I had both of them.
Yeah, okay.
And then we had to run around with the pop pops too.
Yeah, you know, throw on the ground.
Little throw joint.
Yeah.
Little blowjobs throw to people.
Hit niggas in the forehead. Pop.
You see how many people's up in this house?
Yeah,
We had a fucking ball. Could barely get around, but we had a fucking ball. And it's all good.
That was definitely nice.
It was wonderful. It was wonderful. Thank you for
I
coming.
need more of that in my
Thank you
life.
for bringing wonderful gifts. Books. Ain't nobody bring no books. Thank you for bringing books.
All
I got plenty of books I kept for the
Smart
grandbaby.
friends.
Huh?
That's the person having college educated friends.
I'm telling you, I only have given books.
Pick up some books, nigga.
Yeah.
Books, yeah. Black books
And they
too.
black, yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's that. You know, you gotta. People don't know. Most people don't even know that we got black authors writing children's books.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that?
But even it's not even like it's more like I ain't got time for that. When you're a child, you're thinking it's like a what is this 2018, nigga? yeah. All right, so you know how you be high and shit, and you that kind of money. I don't want this shit no more. I'm done. Somebody else you want this shit.
That's what happened. That's what happened.
Yo, so I'm looking for a person that, goddamn. Hey, and I want to call out Tupac's Turtle Rhyme scheme there, since we like to say he doesn't have any lyrics, but he's like, my stomach hurts, so I'm looking for a person snack. Like, he's fucking flowing in that bitch, too.
Yeah, I give him that. He's flowing. He's a flow.
It's not just Hennessy and enemies, you know?
Yeah.
But it was quite often though.
Yeah, it was a lot of Hennessy.
I mean, it won't as bad as Percy, because every verse Percy had some soldiers, and he told you something, and he had some doja. Every time, man.
But he was a better rapper than Silk.
That's fact. My nigga was dying, my bad.
Don't die, bro.
He said, "Don't die, bro."
Don't die. Don't die. Don't die, James. Don't die. Oh, I'm really cheap.
That's fine.
No, with this one?
Yeah. Do what I want.
Yeah. But I also said I'm about to really cheat. I'm about to really cheat, nigga. I'm about to really cheat, nigga.
So he was even whacker? I didn't think of it. Nigga, look at me. Look at me. No, look at me. Nigga, I didn't think about it. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.